Glock 48's in. Time to do a torture test. Hey shooters, Devin down here at Renaissance. We loved your feedback on the P365 video and the torture test we did on that. Everybody's been asking us to do a Glock video, so we figured what better Glock to do it with the new Glock 48. So this is just like a Glock 19 with a slim frame, single stack, 10 rounds. This is their new flagship gun, so we're going to see if Glock's durability has historically always been good. We're going to see if it continues to be with their newest product. We're going to change up the torture test that we do. We're going to try to keep it fresh a little bit. So we appreciate all the comments you guys are putting in as to what we should be doing. We're going to start with a tried and true one, so let's go drop it 100 times on concrete and see how she fares. Okay, unloaded. What we're going to do is we're going to drop it 100 times and then we'll check the trigger reset at the end. So let's see how she goes. I'm 6 feet tall. We're going to start at 6 feet. Oh, that sounds bad.
That's 1, 2.
Drop number 63. The rear sight just came out of its mounting bracket. You can see it right there. So, drop number 63 for the Glock. We just lost the rear sight. And if you see, the front sight's already hurting. So we might have to replace the sights on this before we shoot it. Let's keep going. Okay, there we go, boys and girls. 100 drops. Let's check the trigger. Trigger's good. So we passed the drop safe test. One piece of feedback is the polymer rear sight came out, and the front polymer sight is pretty darn squished. If you can see that. I am not pointing at it myself. It's going that way. So, okay, 100 drops. 63 lost the rear sight. Front sight's pretty damaged. Let's go on to test number 2. We'll take it up to the range. Put 20 rounds through it, make sure the drops didn't affect anything, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, shooters, so we're up here at the range now. After we did 100 drops, we did replace the front and rear sight with all steel. These are the Deadeye tritium night sights. So we have steel sights now, front and back, just so we can accurately shoot it and assess how we think what we think of the gun overall. So let's put 20 rounds through it after 100 drops, see what happens. 20 rounds, no problems, looking good. Let's go to our second stage now, and we're going to change it up a little bit from last time. We got a much better vehicle. Don't you hate it when your gun falls off the back of your buddy's truck into a puddle attached to a dog leash and he drives away?
They say life will bring discomfort, and I discovered we all just suffer, cause no one feels that bad. And it comes from one another, we hurt each other just like a lover, and don't think twice about that. Yeah.
I hate it when he backs up like that.
And I wanna feel something, but all I feel is pain. I wanna make a change.
Well, say that's dirty enough. Let's try shooting her. Okay, so Ernie went a little bit further than any of us expected him to, and then when turning back around, he lined himself up and ran over it, as you saw. So a little bit more than we thought. So mag still comes out, everything seems to look good. This thing is dirty. I will cut the video so that we'll fire the other 10 rounds. You don't have to wait for me to load it. Okay, so I pulled the trigger and it felt really gritty, and I feel like the slide moved a little bit. It might not have been a battery all the way. I'll try again. Double feed. jamming on B. That one didn't go all the way into battery. So what's happening now is it's failing to go into battery all the way, so we will take it apart, we'll unload it and assess what's going on, we'll get back to you. Okay, after a quick try again, what we ended up doing is we said, hey, we did that test, we made it dirty, it didn't pass. We're like, what else are we gonna do? So we're thinking about some of the other stuff, and I started playing with it, and the trigger wouldn't reset between each pullback. I'd fire it, and it would stay to the rear instead of coming forward again. So we just took it inside. It doesn't like to be run dirty. I think we've proven that. I'm gonna get a lot of from Glock fanboys. I want you to know I've carried a Glock for 10 years of my life until I shot that P365. So I don't say that with any pleasure. We don't want it to fail, but this is the same test we put the SIG 365 through and it passed fine. I cleaned it. We got most of the grit out of the trigger mechanism, and we're gonna make sure that it fires now. Okay, so we got the gun all set up, got the cameras all set up. We're gonna shoot it with this CZ22 Hornet, and we'll see how she survives. Might have been a little too cavalier. She's not supposed to do that. I don't think that's gonna fire.
That's a soft point ammo too, wasn't like a penetrating.
Okay, so we did a pretty thorough study of the chamber slide area, and we're confident in the safety and integrity of the structure of the chamber itself. So now we're going to put it through a test fire. One failure to ride home all the way. The rest seem to work. So this one's a failure to extract on the 7th round of the 2nd mag. There we go. So it did fire. I didn't turn away from the firing line with it loaded. There it was. Fired in the grass. Okay, she's still running. We're gonna keep the torture coming. Let's see what happens when we blow it up. Why not? Okay, shooters, we're gonna make this the last test. It's a little windy up here. Heavier gun, so we decided to go for a full pound of tannerite, vice the half pound we do with the 365. Glock, you know, combat tested, hardened to the core. Let's see how she does. Same amount of lift as the 365. We had a rope on the 365 we did this time. She came off the rails. Rip the mag out. Looking back at it, might have outdone ourselves a little bit with this one. She jumped off the rails blew out the bottom of the mag. And what's missing here? So obviously, guys, we do these videos for fun. We do them for entertainment. I still think the Glock is a great carry gun. But the one thing that I will take away from this test before things got a little ridiculous is we mucked it up the same way we did the SIG P365, and the 365 did quite well. Both guns were brand new when we shot them. Both guns had the same amount of, we used grease to start, and then when we re-lubed them, we used CLP. Overall, the Glock, I was really surprised that I wasn't surprised that polymer sights don't last. So if you want something that lasts, I'd highly recommend steel sights, tritium, make it good for a carry gun. And then the surprise for me is that the Glock didn't run well with the grit. My only presupposition as to why that might be is that with the extended rail on the Glock 48, just like their 34s and 35s, there's no real area for the dirt to drop out. These little dovetails for the dirt to try to drop out, but I don't think the rails are cleaning themselves as well as it does normally in like a Glock 17, which has been proven to run, you know, like an AK-47. So, hey, if you liked the video, feel free to subscribe. If you didn't like the video, I'm sure you're going to comment below. But feel free to give us ideas of what to do next time. We will not use a 22 Hornet. Lesson learned. But we're here for you guys. We want to provide. So, hope you guys have a great day. Get out shooting and have a good one.